absolutely wild football game in the final home opener at Old Highmark Stadium. They're both, the new one and the old one are called Highmark, so I'm going to call it Old Highmark. And I'll call the new one New Highmark. Just your initial reaction, Josh Allen, what can you say about this?
Greatness. My mind is blown. You know, and it's so easy to get deflated. Hey, we're down 15.
Yeah.
He was playing well all game. I want to be very honest. He was playing awesome all game. But then all of a sudden it's like, hey, he just keeps grinding and grinding. Hey, I'm going to keep him in it. I don't need much, D. I need one play because my name is Josh Allen, and I'll do it all. And it didn't matter who he was thrown to. It didn't matter if it was off-schedule flips like you're watching to Shakir here. It didn't matter. He was going to continue to score points. He got Coleman involved. He got Josh Palmer involved. Cook looked good tonight.
Yeah.
Josh Allen was unbelievable, and I don't know how you can play any better. Use his feet. Even another one that I loved was the touchdown where they're on the 1 yard line. And it's like, hey, you got stopped on the QB sneak. You got stopped on the next run. Okay, boys, I'm just going to jump over the top here.
Yeah.
Jay, to be in this type of game and have this type of performance, 394, 2 pass touchdowns, 2 rush touchdowns, it's just pure greatness. And all I can say, if you're a Bills fan, no matter what happens this year, because obviously you're a Super Bowl contender, you got to be thankful and appreciative of this man because it's generational stuff you're watching. It's generational stuff. You're down 15 to Lamar and the Ravens, and this guy's, most people, okay, you know, we'll be all right. He's still grinding, like the mentality of that and the plays one after another. I can't say enough.
And you think about the Buffalo fans, the Mafia, how deflated they went from, well, this is going to be, I thought we were going to start with a win at home, and now we're going to be down to this, you know, AFC rival, and then you come back, and so now it's the Ravens fan base that'll feel deflated, and more importantly, that Ravens locker room takes us inside
Totally.
there.
And again, I tip my cap to Josh Allen, and he deserves all the flowers.
Yeah.
But if you're we're talking about if you're in Baltimore's locker room right now, if you go back to how they got knocked out of the playoffs against the Bills last year, the talk in their locker room is going to be, hey, they had the bad drop, they had some bad turnovers that were a bit unforced. You got them right where you want them. The run game's humming. Lamar was efficient. And then you come out here to close the game out. You're up 8. You don't want anything more than this. It's 1st and 10. You got the horse Henry, and you fumble the ball. And it's just like, again, this is a moment where you probably think to yourself, we controlled our destiny and gave one back. Mm-hmm. And then it makes me even more sick for these guys later when you stop the 2-point conversion and you get another chance. All you needed was a first down. And you get stuffed, and then you give up you complete an 8-yard pass that's short. And I sat there, and I know it's a crazy thought because you're in field goal range, but I sat there and thought to myself, there's no way you punt this ball. And I know it'd be aggressive, and it's a crazy play, but you're going to give the ball back to Josh Allen? I'm not giving the ball. I'd rather be like, hey, we lost because we didn't get on 4th and 2.
That's fair.
Josh Allen's that good.
Well, we're going to hear from him with Melissa Stark, and as a special bonus, because I know you love kickers, Matt Prater as well. You know, doesn't try to show up the opponent.
No.
You know.
Gives a shout out to Prater, who's been there for 24 hours.
24 hours, and he kicked a chip shot to win it, and he still gave him a ton of credit. Threw some shade at the Bills fans who left.
I would too.
Right?
I would too.
And as he should, but then still brought it back around how much he loves the fans. But at the end of the day, I feel for Lamar Jackson. Yeah. I mean, and I feel for Derrick Henry. And I know that was just a great play by Ed Oliver at the end, right? To punch it out.
It was.
To give him credit.
And again, when you have Josh, when you have a guy like Lamar, it's going to come down to one play.
Yeah.
And if you're in that locker room, that's what you got to be thinking. Hey, we got Josh. For both teams, we got Lamar back there. We got Josh. I've got to be the guy on defense that makes the one play.
It's just unfortunate they're in the same conference.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, you picked the Ravens this week on this show to win the Super Bowl. I don't think anyone would question that pick, but I'm going to give you an opportunity to change that to the Buffalo Bills right now if you want to.
I don't want to.
Okay.
You know, I've been very positive with the Bills today, but there's got to be a little rivalry with the Bills Mafia. So it's one of those things where, and I'll be honest, Bills fans, like, to me, there's 3 juggernauts in the AFC, and I know Kansas City still lost, but it's going to come down to the 3 best players, which are Mahomes, which are Allen, which are Lamar, and it's going to come down, I keep harping on this, one play. Last year, the Bills were on the short end of the stick on the one play against KC. They were on the better receiving end against Baltimore. They've got to find somebody on defense, and Ed Oliver, maybe it's Joey Bosa that makes that play in the playoffs that gets them over the hump. Because they're right there. I have all three of those teams extremely close.